Hey everybody,
Hello.
we are
The
Living
Living
Tombstone. I'm Sam,
I'm Yoav.
and welcome to our VEEPS First Listen stream.
Let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
Woo! So we are going to play you the songs from our upcoming live EP, FNAFDOM Live. And while we have this listening party, if you could, in the chat, please send us some questions because we'd love to answer them. So if it's stuff that's like silly questions like favorite pasta,
Favorite shape.
yeah, what shape are you spiritually?
Even
you know?
stuff like interests, so video games, movies, shows we're watching,
Totally.
any tour traditions, you guys are free to ask anything.
Whatever you're curious about. And of
Yeah.
course, obviously, you can ask us about the music and performing it.
Yes.
But in the meantime, we are going to kick you to our very first song. So please, without further ado,
Enjoy.
this one is I Can't Fix You. Hey, that was I Can't Fix You. Hope you enjoyed it a lot. This next one is actually really exciting because it was the newest FNAF song that we released and the newest one, obviously, that we added to tour.
Mm-hmm.
It is normally sung by our pal McGuire, but in this live version, you have this guy singing it.
Sam.
Yes.
Not me. That's Sam singing.
Moi, toi, moi. Moi. This moi.
It's this moi.
This moi sings it.
This
and I hope you enjoy it very much. This is our
Step
brand new Step On Up.
Up.
Woo!
I know this big stuff in sync. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, that was Step On Up.
Boop,
I hope you
boop.
enjoyed that. That was like, that's super new.
Yes.
And we were really excited to be able to get that in the set.
Yeah, it's also the vibes given how we do this with a rock band act. It's really, really cool. Every time we do it on stage, it's super fun, especially towards the end when we get to do a dance.
Absolutely. And getting to end with that simultaneous bass and guitar solo.
Yeah.
I know that's one of the hardest parts of the show for Armstrong and Tesla. Yeah. We have another FNAF song for you.
Yes.
But before that, we are going to give you a quick reminder. Please get your questions in, because we're going to have a bunch of time to answer them, and we want to answer as many as we can.
Yeah, as we were going about the songs and you guys asked questions, questions were getting collected. So if you ask something during the song or before and after, it's still being received.
Yes.
So don't think it's like...
Our moderator, Sydney, has her eyes on the chat.
Thank you,
Don't
Sydney.
worry. Yes. So this next one is...
Well, I don't know if we have time for that because it's called I Got No Time. What a segue.
Hey, that was I Got No Time. And that is normally the segue that we do on stage too, is we play it right after Step On Up.
Yes.
And so I'd be like, oh, hey, 01, do you want to play them another Five Nights at Freddy's song?
And then I tell to Rust, hey, Rust, this segue is kind of lame, but I got to do it. And which is like, oh, you got time for it, 01? And I tell, hey, Rust, I don't think I do because I got no time. And everyone, Ali, Ali.
Yes, for the purposes of Disney's copyright lawyers, you didn't hear that.
No.
But this next one is obviously, like all these other songs, a FNAF song. It is our second most recent FNAF song.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one is cool because it's right off doing really dancey songs back to back almost, like Goliath and then Spooky Scary Skeletons. So by that point, it's like a chill song, and we prompt everyone to take out their phones and put the light on and everything. It's like a very emotional ballad that's a cool tribute to the FNAF community.
Yeah, it becomes a really kind of like sweet moment to really connect with the audience and kind of go flashlights out. And often, like, the lighting designer live will, like, kind of put the lights down and just let, like, if there's, like, a disco ball or something, and just, like, let the flashlights of the crowd light us, and then just, like, little bits of accent light from, like, a disco ball or something.
I'll mention one last thing before we transition. One of my favorite moments is with you, where it's, like, right in the bridge, where it's, like, you know, we go, like, now this is your fault. I don't know, it just always feels so... awesome. It feels so good.
It
feels really, really good.
Because also part of it is going into that part, we lock eyes.
Yes.
And so we're not looking at the audience. And then at that moment, we both simultaneously turn and look at the crowd. And we just see this sea of flashlights.
Every time.
It just makes us feel so good.
I always like this song the most to perform live.
I agree. It really is. it feels so nice to perform, and it
Yeah.
sounds so good. It's just like this arena rock ballad. It's so great. Anyway, you can probably already tell what we're talking about. This song is called
This Comes From Inside. Hi,
Hey,
welcome back.
That was This Comes
Come
From
From Inside.
Inside. As a reminder, please remember to get your questions in. We have gotten a bunch of questions already, and we're excited to answer even more. It can be about the music. It can be about these recordings. It can be like, what's your favorite animal? What's your favorite color? What is your least favorite smell?
Car tire.
Favorite car? What?
What's your favorite?
Favorite car tire. If you were a car, what car would you be?
Yeah, I think we had this question during tour at some point.
If you were a monkey or ape, what kind? What specifically?
If you were a piece of land, where would you be left?
Where would you be hidden? Yes. You can get weird with it. This next one is really fun, and
oh yeah, okay. So it's right off the tail of This Comes From Inside, and the way we introduce it, it's like this song is so hot.
Ooh.
And then we say like, so hot you could
die in a fire,
which you're about to listen to next. Hey, welcome back to the stream.
That was Die in a Fire.
So we're currently still collecting a lot of questions from the chat during the songs and everything. And while we're still collecting questions, I'll ask the first question to Sam. Sam, if you were so natural, I know. If you were a phone battery, how much percentage are you right now in?
If I was a phone battery, I would be at 7%, but on low power mode.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Where it's like you're not so low where you're like, my phone's about to die, I'm freaking out. But you're low enough where you're like, I'm gonna have to find a charger real soon.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna disable background updates and
I'm turning off Bluetooth. That's what state I'm in right now. How about you?
I mean, I'm on the 20%. Haven't turned on low battery yet, but I'm feeling like I should be sleeping at some point.
All right. Let's look at the energy on Yoav.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Then again, I also slept on the flight, so that's also me.
True. That's true. I didn't sleep on the flight.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was an example of a kind of fun and wacky question
and how we
that you
go
could be asking us. Wouldn't that be amazing?
We're so interactive.
Wouldn't that be so
we
fun
move our hands around.
if you asked us a question like that?
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
Segue time. So after Die in a Fire, by that point we leave for encore.
Yes.
And then when we come back, we before we introduce the next song, we basically talk to the crowd.
We talk to the crowd. We talk to each other. Everybody has a nice big cry.
Yes, it's no, but it's like, because it is such an interesting, privileged situation of like going to a sect of the internet that comes to us in every show and really embracing how we celebrate the kind of people we are online when we do all these things, and also a lot of it is about acknowledging each other, because what we do together is what enables the living Tombstone to be what it is. And then we go and say, look, we're rock stars now. We're going to play the first song without having to introduce it, but because it's a stream, we do have to introduce it.
Yes, so we are going to
VEEPS.
introduce it, which we normally don't do. But this song is called
It's Been So Long. It's so weird to say it because we never have to say the title of the song ever.
I know.
You came back?
Hey,
it's been so long.
It's been so long.
It's been so long since we saw you last time.
I know. But we're so happy you're here. Hey,
Welcome back.
Check this out.
Wow.
While we're gathering questions from you, I'm going to ask you a long question.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What is your favorite PlayStation game from each generation of PlayStation? Not
Easy.
counting PSP.
Easy. Oh, I got you so hard, baby. PlayStation 1. It's either, oh man. Okay, I need to pick the one, right?
Yes, just one.
All right, so let's narrow it down. For me, I think Spyro the Dragon. PlayStation 2 is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. PlayStation 3, even though I didn't have it, I still think Metal Gear Solid 4 was really good. Really good story. Also ahead of its time. PlayStation 4 is, let's see, maybe either The Last of Us Part 2, because it's such a good gameplay. And then PlayStation 5, Oh man, PlayStation 5. That's a hard one for some reason.
Right?
It's oh my God, what's the name? Astro Boy.
Ah, good one.
The Astro World. I think it's
Yes.
the new one with the platformer.
Yes. Okay, for me, PS1. This is maybe an odd answer. I think it was called Pong 3D or Pong Evolve. Do you remember the one?
Yes.
The like that Atari Pong game where like they started adding a bunch of weird mechanics. Arenas.
You're maybe the only other person I know that ever
I love
talked about that game because I liked that one a lot.
That
was
one
so cool.
or Pac World. I played a ton of Pac World.
Pac World is great.
Pac World's a great game. PS2. Maybe PS2 would be one of the Jack and Daxter games. No, it would be Kingdom Hearts. Actually, would be PS2. Like that's
the first
sure.
one or
first one.
First one.
First one.
Okay.
Yeah. PS3 Fallout New Vegas. Like just instantly, I know the answer to that one. PS4. I'm gonna say Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, that's a great one.
And PS5.
Yeah, I was stripped on that too because it's still it's still current and you cannot like, it's like you cannot sift through the generation to find the best stuff.
That's true. In terms of games that like really just are so cool on the PS5, even though honestly I haven't put that many hours in on PS5. I would. Oh nope, never mind. I've changed my. I was going to say No Man's Sky, but actually the answer is Sifu.
Sifu is great.
Sifu's so good.
So smooth.
Yes. Okay. But anyway, that's an example of a kind of question you could be giving us.
Hey, inspired.
So, you're so inspired
so
right
inspired
now.
right now.
You're so inspired. We've
Inspiring.
inspired you.
We're an inspirational poster. Hang in there. I'm a cat.
There we go. Okay. We have one last song to play you in our listening party before we move on to your questions.
Yes.
And I think you could all assume which song it is.
Yes.
We take it all the way back to the very first one.
Yeah.
This song is
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Enjoy. That was Five Nights at Freddy's.
Let's go. That was the last one.
Seriously, we appreciate so much you guys tuning into our VEEPS First Listen Party.
Yes.
But we are only just beginning because now it's time to take some questions from you as delivered to us by our moderator, Sydney.
Hi, everybody. I think we're going to open it up with a on-brand question for the first one. What is your favorite FNAF character?
Thank you, disembodied voice, Sydney. No, that's a real person. It's a real person. Sorry,
Yes.
what's this question
Sydney's
again?
haunting the narrative. Our favorite FNAF character.
Yes.
Oh, mine is Foxy. I really like Foxy. It's just a funny pirate character who runs at you in the first game.
Yeah. You like pirates, you like foxes.
And
that's 2 for 2.
Yes.
For me, sorry to like out myself as a new gen, but
why do you keep saying that? You're fine to pick that answer.
I know, but like Monty Gator, I obviously like I have a great affection for Monty Gator. I like Monty Grater. Monty Grater. And I don't know, like Monty's green, and I am a little biased, as you might imagine.
So you're saying if you have a different hair color like red, it would be Foxy?
Yes. Yeah.
Or if it was orange, it was Freddy?
Yes. That's my hair
But
determines.
today is a green day, so...
Today is a green day, and on a green day, my favorite is Montgomery Gator.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? About the things...
It's a green day. I get it. I understand. I understand what you did.
Anyway, answer.
Wake me up. Sorry.
All right. Next question. What is your process in deciding how to connect melodies with certain themes / stories / fandom?
Fun question.
Really cool. Because
oh, man. Okay, yeah. No, because I don't know how to go about this because we both write the songs.
That's true.
So we both go about this differently.
But the process, the step one of the process, I would say 70% of the time, step one of the process is Yoav makes these voice memos of melodies and he just like his voice memo app is like always extremely full of melody ideas. And then either we will have a conversation or something will happen in my life or in your life. And we'll have a conversation where it'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm really thinking about this lately or this theme or this game or fandom. And and from there it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about this. I really connect to that idea. And then Yoav will be like, hey, check this out. What do you think of this melody? And he'll open his phone and he'll hit play, and it'll be like beep boop doop 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 doop, and it will be groundbreaking. And I will go, oh my God, that's a genius.
That's
You're
gonna
a genius.
make millions,
That's
son.
a genius. Let's make a song. And from there, that's when the song production process starts.
Yeah.
And there are a number of steps. The step number one is like, first there becomes like, it's not even really a demo, but kind of like a skeleton of what the structure of the song is.
Yes.
With like a very simplistic MIDI doing a vocal guide, like a synth, doing a vocal guide of the melody from the voice note. Then from there, it goes to my DAW, where I will open that up. I will use the conversations about theme and story or fandom or whatever it is we're making a song about,
Yeah.
and start writing lyrics to that vocal guide. Now, as those lyrics and vocal guide may sometimes start clashing in terms of like syllables or the way certain lines scan, like some of the melody guide will usually get tweaked a little bit here and there, and then it goes back to Yoav, and Yoav is like, oh, you know what? This gives me a great idea for a bridge. And then it's just a lot of kind of collaborating back and forth.
It's like in ways that is easier to understand, like what's happening is that it's a lot of trusting each other's taste. Basically, it's like when we go about choosing anything, like even from the very voice memo like process of like just where does melodies come from, it's literally almost like, in the way I see it, it's like giving your life soundtrack. It's like, okay, what does this feel like right now in this moment? So this melody pops into my head for some reason, but it's very subconscious because it's really focused on something that's happening right now, and I don't know what it feels yet to me, because feelings are so much more complicated than the language we use. So, and the other process, oh, by the way, something to make note of, Sam, when he writes the lyrics, he usually writes them the same day and finishes them the same day, and I rarely have any notes for Sam. Because a lot of what's happening is, no, seriously, I give him a melody, and then Sam has a really good idea on how to take it, and I really like how it flows and how it feels, and I usually just really trust what happens there, and just go with it. But again, it's about trusting each other's taste on what we know's excellence is usually stays in. And for that reason is why we try to just say, like, look, how do we, as a personal, especially if we choose like a thing to identify with, like Five Nights at Freddy's, how do we, with our own understanding of ourselves, what do we understand through ourselves, through the things we're into? And I think that's why we all collectively are obsessive as fandoms and communities alike.
Totally. And I think part of it too is like, it's a collaborative storytelling process.
Yes, 100%.
And I am telling a story through lyrics and themes, and Yoav is telling a story through music. And Yoav speaks my language of lyrics and themes, and I speak Yoav's language of music. And so that's how we, like, as the song starts to develop from either this side or this side, it gives the other person cues on like, oh, exactly, I'm going to complement this on that side with this side by having it do this or change this word or change that melody or this drum beat in a way that like makes it feel more true to the story the song is telling.
And we try to also be unbiased to each other. We try to say, like, look, without making it about me or vice versa.
Totally.
We try to say, does this feel good for whoever's not aware of the process we're going through?
Yeah. A comparison that Yoav makes that I like a lot is the idea of the like 2-key activation of a nuclear bomb.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In like movies where you see it's like the president and the secretary of state.
There's a key. Okay, are we good?
Oh.
Yeah, I turn it on.
Yes.
Let's press the button because both keys are turned.
Yes. And we do not push the big red button until we're both turning our keys at the same time.
Yeah, there's always a check.
Great question.
Wonderful. All right. Next one. What is your favorite song to play live?
Yeah,
Ooh.
let's go. This comes from Insights for me.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I would say for me, maybe My Ordinary Life.
That's
I think My
also
Ordinary
very
Life
fun.
is really
also the
fun
way
to
we
play
intro
live.
it is funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's always with showing Sam's. So because Sam tattooed, which is really endearing.
Yeah. These are the first 4 bars of My Ordinary Life. They're tattooed on my arm.
Because it is a big milestone for both of us, and I know for Sam it's a big milestone because it's the first song we did together and a big jumping off point to what the Living Tombstone is now. That it's usually Sam shows the tattoo, I come to Sam, and then I play the tattoo.
Yes.
as a way to start it.
And sometimes, and like we'll usually do a gag where like Yoav plays it wrong the first time.
Yes.
Lately, you've been beatboxing cats,
Yeah.
but other times you've done like Italian brain rot jokes.
Yeah.
My favorite one. This was one that I actually saw on my TikTok feed because I guess it just like a video of it really popped off, and we did it. I want to say we did it in Amsterdam or like Berlin, where you just started going lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh, yeah.
That one was really fun. But so like often it's cats, but it's not always cats.
No, it started to become more cats. The more I was like, oh wait, I think we can really play off of it, which is why we started to joke that it can also be a metal version of it.
Yes, yeah.
And I
We
like
sometimes jam out a little metal version of cats right before we play that song. Great question.
Thank you.
All right, this one, I need to know your thoughts as well. Is cereal a soup?
Oh,
I don't know if it's, well, it depends on what do you define soup, right?
exactly. Do you define soup to be inclusive of cereal?
It's actually, no, the question is soup inclusive of milk? Is it the broth or is it milk?
But there are soups like a cream of mushroom soup,
No, but it's not, right, and that is
where
milk.
like cream is part
No,
of the soup.
but is it like savory versus sweet?
You could have a sweet soup.
Like what? Like a pumpkin soup?
Pumpkin soup.
But that's not-
butternut squash is a sweet soup. That's a
Okay.
very sweet soup.
So, okay, let's narrow it down then. So
Okay.
if it's not really the substance that it's inside and it's just the stuff on top of it, again, I'm trying.
what is your gut-
That's
what is
why
your
this
gut
is such
feeling?
a confusing question is what are we defining here?
Yeah. You thought you were just going to ask us a silly question. We're
Yeah,
going to
we're
spend
just gonna
the
be
rest of the
frustrated with it?
time
No, we're
on
gonna
is
have a
cereal
philosophical
a
debate.
soup.
So
What does your gut say, though? You look at a bowl of cereal.
I don't need to be hungry
soup,
right
yes or
now.
no? Soup, yes or no?
I don't know. I don't think it's soup. It's more. You know what my answer is based on? It's more. Do we as a society agree that this is soup and this is cereal? And if it's this or that, and it's like language, okay, this is soup and this is cereal.
Well, then the question is also if cereal's
I think
not
it's a linguistic question.
if cereal's not a soup, what is it? And I think the answer is a stew.
I like it.
Cereal's a sweet breakfast stew.
It's like cereal and soup is a no, not really.
Incredible. We love that. All right. What games are you currently playing?
I hate my answer because it's the only answer I have.
I know what it is.
Say yours first because mine is too obvious.
Okay. Well, for me, because we were on tour, the answer was none. I was not playing any games on tour. I might have been the only person who was not playing any games on tour. But because the moment I lay down in my bed in the tour bus, I was like, should I play a video game?
I had the
I should go to sleep. I should go to sleep
you played
right
some
now.
video games. You played Checkbox.
That's true. We played Jackbox games together on tour.
Yeah.
But then I guess the game that I will be playing right now is a game called Mega Bonk.
Oh yeah. So while we were on tour, and because Sam, like, part of the reason Sam wasn't playing is that a part of touring, like, Sam is like trying to take care of a lot of things, and he's very busy. So it's very focused on being productive, which is something I'm very thankful for. Thank you, Sam. You're the best. But when I was like, we're chilling down, and I was playing Mega Bonk on the Steam Deck, it felt like you were like a moth to a flame.
I know.
It's like, oh.
Because it's like a
looks
marriage
fun.
of Risk of Rain 2, which is one of
Yes.
my favorite games of all time, and Vampire Survivors, which I also really enjoy, which we did also play on tour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's also true. We did some co-op. Okay. I guess my answer is Tetris.
It's Tetris. It's Tetris. You need to.
I
What
am
you need to know
obsessed.
about Yoav is that he was playing Tetris while you were listening to "I Can't Fix You."
Yes.
He was the moment they were like, "You're clear." He pull it, show them.
Oh.
Yoav has Tetris in his pocket right
It's like a
now.
small Andrew boy. It's like it's a little Tetris that's the size of a credit card. Yeah, let me turn it on so you can see a little bit of the visuals.
It's like a fidget toy that is also Tetris.
Let me skip ahead here so you can see.
Look at that. He was doing this just now.
And this is like easy on the go.
This is Yoav's version of like a vape.
Essentially.
Hold on, let me get a hit of long block.
All right. Something that it seems that everyone wants to know. Do you have any plans to tour next year?
Yes,
Pew,
we
pew, pew,
do.
pew.
We do. We can't give a lot of details about it, but
It's still up in the air
yes.
because of the way touring is usually planned. Even for when we did this year's tour, it was like that.
Yes. The sort of general vibe is that sometime mid next year, we will book a number of festivals and book tour dates around the festivals.
Yes.
So that's our sort of our career goal next year, is to really be focused on finding the festivals as like these big anchor dates where it's like, okay, we know we're going to play this festival in this location on this date. Now let's book a week of touring around it in that region. So that's going to be sort of what dictates where we play and how often we play next year. Good question.
Excited.
Very cool. All right. What is your favorite type of pizza?
Fun question. I like this question a lot. Usually my toppings are just garlic, onions, and on a plain pizza. It's like I'm
Just playing with garlic and onion. That sounds really good, actually.
or even I like anchovies as a topping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is pineapple jalapeno pepperoni.
Nice.
That's my combo.
More spicy
Yes.
stuff
Yeah,
on
you
on
can't
food.
tell, but Sydney just did like an Italian
It's
chef.
really, really
I
good.
wish I would have
Jalapenos on
known. I would
pizza
have
is such
ordered
a
it more on tour.
good.
Yeah, no, but
Topping.
we had a lot of barbecue chicken pizza on tour, and that was great too.
Yeah. Pepperonis a lot is
Yeah,
always a good
totally.
choice.
All right. Do we have time for one more?
I think we got like 5 more minutes.
Okay, cool. Do you have any band recommendations for fans who love your sound?
Yeah. I would think of Tally Hall.
Oh,
That's one that I was thinking about a little bit in terms of closeness. Also, Hawaii Part 2 has a lot of cool ideas there that are very similar. Do you have any ones in your top of your head?
honestly, I kind of don't. I feel like to me at least, I feel like our sound is rather signature
Mm-hmm.
in such a way where like I would have a hard time being like, if you like TLT, you would like blank, because there are a lot of different things that people get out of TLT. So I would say like, if you like the kind of like happy music, sad lyrics thing, like that may be one thing you like about TLT, and that could attract you to a certain type of band.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like sort of the sonic palette of like kind of electronic rock with chord hits on the 2s and 4s, like that's sort of its own set of influences that might have its own set of bands that are similar to it. A band that I would recommend to everybody, so I'll use as my recommendation, is a band called Jellyfish. They don't exist anymore, but they're like an early 90s kind of power pop.
They were a
rock
huge
band.
inspiration on when we started to work on 01. They were like an
Super
album we
cool.
kept referencing a lot.
Yeah, Spilt Milk, great album.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I am going to ask one last one because I think we have a couple minutes. How did the Tombstone designs come together?
The Tombstone designs. So the first component of the Tombstone designs was we were developing this cartoon that we are still, I swear, developing,
It's coming.
which was called at the time Sonic Strike and is called at this time Rock and Rumble. It takes a very long time to develop a cartoon show, but it's been in progress, and it's really coming together.
Yes.
So it's still on its way. But in that, we developed the design with this designer, Maria. We developed this design for a villain in that show, which I will not spoil because I don't want to be in a situation where we've accidentally spoiled something about a show and then that show's coming out. And then there are a bunch of people who are like, I know what's happening.
But that design definitely was like one we pointed out to and said, okay, there's something there.
Yes. And that was like sort of if there is a common ancestor of every single Tombstone's design, it is the design for the villain of the show of Rock and Rumble, which you will see eventually.
It's sooner than you think. It's actually
Yes.
really close now.
And the moment you see that design, you'll be like, oh, I totally understand how like those design elements got sort of prismed into 5 different characters. And that really is the common design ancestor of the Tombstones. And then from there, it was like taking that and being like, how do we mirror this through 5 different eras of science fiction, where 01 is this sort of sleek, almost like Tron kind of chromy sci-fi. Rust is that sort of like 80s gritty dystopian sci-fi. Armstrong is more atomic age. Tesla is more steampunk era. And then Doc is like early sci-fi Mary Shelley.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Of course. Do we have time for one last question? I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. Do you have one off the top of your head, or you want me to ask one?
I want you to ask
Yeah.
one.
All
Let's see.
right.
What do you have, Chad?
What is your favorite TLT song that you have written?
Oh, somehow that became hard. I think sometimes Longtime Friends still echoes in my mind more than I'd like to sometimes think, because it's like a song that throughout time is like a very important like way to identify what does it mean to understand not the loss of someone that you just you thought you could care for but realize that they hurt you, but it's also the loss of yourself, because in the process you're like, I cannot be with this person who's toxic, but that also means shedding off me as a person to be someone else now.
That's true. I mean, I think serious relationships or even like family relationships, like and they don't even have to be romantic relationships. They could be friendships.
Yeah.
You have a way of growing into a certain type of relationship where like it's like you're starting to share flesh to an extent, where like, there's a part of you exists inside that relationship, and without that relationship you lose that part of you that lives in that relationship.
Yeah.
So it's almost like cutting off a body part to lose that relationship, whether it's social, romantic,
Which
or
is a
familial.
lyric in the song.
Yes.
Cutting off the part that kills the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why the song is so strong.
Yeah, I really am so proud of it.
Same.
Musically, lyrically. I also think I think Drunk, because I
Yeah.
think Drunk sonically really showcases so much of the best of what we have to offer about the way that our very different influences interact and mix with each other into songs.
And they also come from separate places. When I came up with the that was like randomly popping into my head when I was like coming back from PAX East.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even thought of that it was going to be the song Drunk. That was basically what inspired you to say, look, I have something that I could put there, and it's a different approach altogether. And I remember in the beginning not being sure where this is going. I had to really trust you that it's going to work out, and it worked out really, really well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so proud of Drunk. Okay, so now we're really excited that we get to introduce the last thing we are previewing for you on this VEEPS First Listen stream, which is the first video that will be coming out tomorrow for everyone else. But right now, for you, it is the video for It's Been So Long.
Live edition!
You get to see us perform it live. Enjoy. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Let's go live. Let's go. Thank you, TLT. Thank you, fans. Thank you, community. Love you all. Thank you, VEEPS.
Hey, thanks again. Thank you for tuning in to our VEEPS First Listen stream. Thank you to the team at VEEPS. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your questions.
Thank you so much,
to our
guys.
moderator,
Thank you,
Sydney.
Sydney.
And our album, FNAFDOM Live, our new EP.
It's now out.
It's now out. So please go stream it. Tell your friends. I hope you really enjoy it.
Shout out to James Campbell.
And shout out to James Campbell, who is our front of house mixing engineer, who mixed these live in the room and then mixed them again for this record. We really, really appreciate you. This year of touring,
good. We were so happy with the with how the process went too.
This year of touring has been truly wonderful. It's been amazing getting to see you guys in person, and also shout out one more time to like the really cool merch stuff that's on offer as well. The pizza design for the shirt and the hoodie and the pants. I hope you've gotten a chance to check it out, because when we saw those designs for the first time, we like basically freaked out.
Didn't mean to sneeze on the merch.
Yes.
Also, the merch is really cool.
Don't sneeze on the merch.
No, don't sneeze on the merch.
But you can sneeze on the merch. You could do whatever you want with it.
And with your merch.
Sneeze on it.
Don't do it on purpose.
Don't sneeze on our merch. And sneeze on your merch.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you guys. We did it.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.